That is just too cool.
It works really easily, and then I drop this over.
Okay, drop it. I'll watch you.
It doesn't matter which direction unless you have the scooter on, in which case it has to come this way
Oh, I see.
because it interrupts the handlebars. So
Oh,
you have
I
to
got
put it opposite the handlebars. Other than that, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right, and the foam pad is just to keep it from...
Well, that's a good idea, too. Oh, they're awful, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty awful.
Oh, now the strap. Oh, man. I'm getting eaten up by bugs. Oh, wow.
So this,
Oh, I see. And then you ratchet it.
then I ratchet it tight
Oh, that's awesome.
because it's important that it stays in the right spot.
Yeah.
Because I don't want
But
this-
having the holders there for the tires is so smart. Yeah, the wheel chocks.
And then
And that's all the tire has. Well, it's tight enough, isn't it?
that's tight enough.
Yeah.
And I put another one this direction, just for insurance.
Sure.
But one would do.
Oh, look at that. They're holes.
Yeah, it's a good tray. This is the only one this size, and it needed to be this size in order to be long enough, wide enough, because the Sulky is wide enough. This is a 3 foot by 4 foot, I think.
It looks like 3 by 4. Yeah.
The
And we
Sulky's,
got it at,
I think I ordered it from Amazon.
yeah. I
Oh,
think
you
so.
ordered it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it has, whatever vehicle you put it on would dictate how many pieces you have, but having it this far back means the tailgate works.
Oh.
And having it that low,
Means I don't have to lift it. So this is
Oh.
too long. This is intended to be a bike rack on top of something else,
I see.
but I have it holding this at the lower one, so then I can make this not as tall. Otherwise, I have to lift almost over my head to get this up here.
Oh, that's awesome.
there's
Then,
Oh, and now you're going to put the wheelchair
then
on.
the wheelchair, we had to jig that.
You put the wheelchair on and not him, eh?
Well, we better he doesn't sit in the back.
He doesn't.
I could put this in the back, but then the dogs have to climb around. But
Okay,
we
so
figured
how does
out
the
to
wheelchair
do-
go?
This is, this trip is the only time I ever did this,
Oh, why?
because I didn't know what I was going to need.
Oh, you don't usually have the wheelchair.
No,
in those.
don't usually have the wheel. Usually have
The scooter. Usually the scooter is there.
Open this guy up and spread it apart. And then open the wheels this way, sideways. And then it drops.
Oh, I see.
Just like that.
Well, you have to fasten it too.
Yes, well, and this
well,
one,
if you don't want it riding down
And
the
this
road
one
without you,
where's the other one?
Oh, one over here.
There's another strap. This one needs to be fastened so that it pulls back, otherwise the wheelchair will push the whole thing over, and that happened to me twice. on the way
It happened
down.
to you?
Well, it just rocked the Sulky out of its
Oh.
chocks.
Oh.
So, now we are going to do it this way, which is it's easier to do this if you do the other end. Pull it down and back. Just use that hole. Need a little bit more slack. You're too small. I was hoping to get it in here. There we go.
Oh, I see. 2 in the one hole.
Otherwise, I can just go through the diamond plate in the base. That is all that that you need to do.
And those loose straps don't flap and everything somehow.
Well, they actually stay. This one needs to be tied.
Oh, the reins.
I've gotten secured to something odd here, so I'll just tie them wherever they'll go. I just need it to not.
You don't want it
I don't want
flying.
it flying around. 'Cause
So you leave the reins on all the time?
I do.
Oh.
I leave them on all the time because it's much faster. And I leave them connected to the end of the bars, so they're right neck the dog's neck.
Oh, I see.
So I just unhook them from there and put them right on the dog, so they just stay right on.
Oh, that's neat. Wow.
Because it's much more efficient.
And that looks like something that wants to be trouble.
Well, this I don't usually have this at all, except that I parked in a lot of odd places, and so I thought
Oh, this is
this
to
is just-
lock it. If
this
you,
is just a lock, so
I
that
see.
we don't have accidental dismemberment.
Somebody might want the wheelchair, yeah.
Yes, or they might want the Sulky.
You know,
Or
they're,
they might want
they're,
the whole thing.
It's actually locked through the car too, so the whole thing is locked together. I didn't know how much I needed, so I have a little extra. It's a lot.
I never
longer.
thought about locking it.
Well, I wouldn't have done it had I not stopped in a bunch of, you know.
Well, you've been
rest stops.
traveling. That's
Yeah.
different. It's not as
Yeah,
if you're
well, I
going.
mean, if you were stopped in the motel parking lot at 3 o'clock in the morning, and you hear some sound that doesn't sound familiar to you, it's probably your stuff being stolen.
Right.
So I really didn't want that to happen, so that's what we got. Okay, but it's
Because
just
it's
a
so
dog.
damned expensive. This damn Sulky and the wheelchair.
Hush, hush! You're on camera. Hush.
It's a dog tie-out cable. that's
Oh, it's a
all.
dog tie-out.
Yeah. 'Cause it's
Oh,
nice
that's
and
too
flexible
funny.
With a combination locks,
Oh my goodness.
and it stays. It's good.
Yeah, it works
And
fine.
it then has the back. Hang on. Look, I can do it with this.
Oh, look at that.
Fits.
Whoa.
Stay back.
Oh my
that-
goodness. They've got a palace in there.
Yeah, they did. And I put the other seat down so they have plenty of space. We have a couple of duffel bags to go in.
Wow.
But there's one bag here that just belongs to their stuff.
The little princesses.
Yeah.
I did it.
Okay. All right, girls.
Watch out for your
Okay,
head.
there's the
Watch
button.
out for your...
Look that little guy.
Oh, that is too cool.
It. I mean, they can hop in and out of your
van.
van much easier. And since this is so big, so tall, and there's not much headroom, so they can't. They
Oh, I
have
see.
to be sure there's enough room for them to stand up.
I see.
And so if I put them on the
Nice.
seat,
Nice.
then
Yeah.
there's a room for only one dog on the seat. Because if one of them's there, the other one doesn't have a place to sit down. Because they lie down. Gnats all over.